Right, you should be able to take BB guns to the high school, dude, and shoot the football players, bro.
There he is, his name's Charlie. He's the only that can't see. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I don't know what I've been told. This don't work anyways, bro. Should just come out automatically. Oh, almost got shot in the eye.
As I was scrolling through my YouTube Shorts feed, I found nothing. Absolutely nothing. I scrolled far and wide, looking through each and every video I came across, hoping to run into the next thing to cover. Before we begin, I will preface this by saying, if you know of anyone/anything to cover, please let us know down in the comments. The internet is a vast space and navigating it is immensely challenging. Sometimes we find everything we need to make a video, other times not so much. If you know of anyone or anything interesting, leave it down in the comments. Thank you. Which is why we made our way to the one and only Reddit, where in the next post subreddit, we found someone bringing up a very unique individual, Adam Roney. Upon first glance, he can be based up to the everyday man, but the further you go, things get...
Right, the poor football child dude terrorism. You ready to die, pig? Get all your mom and dads together, child. It's time for you to fucking pig die!
His first set of shorts that he was uploading to YouTube were nothing more than skateboard tricks. Following that, it was a myriad of videos about Adam putting a vinyl record into a record player, so nothing anyone cares about. It was in his one-on-one talks where he made his situation much more real.
It's actually the police officer's name. Child means George Washington, and molester. Molestation means police officer.
In many of Adam's conversations, he seems to be talking about his gripes about whatever momentarily appears in his mind. He does usually pan back to the same set of topics, however. People have tried asking Adam to seek professional help, but he only responds insanely as he does show in the videos he makes. He seems to be afflicted by some form of mania or psychosis. I am not going to speculate deeply, as I have no clue to what his diagnosis could be. Nor do I have the proper background to assume I can make a diagnosis correctly. Regardless, that is not why we looked into Adam. Upon looking at some of the words said in some of these videos, he mentions hurting people,
The and cries, gets stabbed,
and killing people.
And then, since you did white supremacy on top of the Christians and the government with my body and my name, you're being charged with mutiny, and if you stand in front of me again, I'm gonna shoot you. If you stand in front of me again, I'm gonna take your body away, and I'm gonna take your whole country away because you're a child molester.
More specifically, religious groups, CMs, and high school students, but more exclusively, those in a football team.
You didn't shoot the football players.
Considering his concerning online footprint, this is bad news. Adam has also uploaded videos of him taking off after cars, recording random things, shooting BB guns talking about shooting the football team in CMs, and dancing to Dota by Bash Hunter while being shirtless. I originally wrote that he was taken care of by some lady, but he comes and goes from his housing so regularly while brandishing a sharp knife, I do not believe she is anything more than a welfare instituted nurse to check up on him. He will yell up and down streets like a maniac with no one looking at what he is doing. Chances are, though, the dangerous threats are more or less just that. Something's not right. Let's backpedal.
Right here in Arizona.
Wait, what? Searching merely Adam Roney will net you no answers to this perplexing story, but let's try... Huh. This one discovery, just where he lived, gave us enough evidence to quite literally uncrack the entire story as to why he talks the way he does, what his wording is actually pertinent to, and more so, reveals everything. With that being said, let me explain the real story of Adam Jeremiah Roney. Upon looking at the site shown, you can learn that Adam has many charges placed against him, such as criminal trespassing of the third degree, disorderly conduct which led to fighting, threat intimidation with injury and or property damage, and finally, passively resisting arrest. I also found another report on July 6 of 2020 that led to him being charged with vandalization of a place of worship. So, he's not just some crazy man online. He does have a criminal past. But this still doesn't explain why he became what he is. Well, what if we used his middle name in the Google? Upon looking up his full name in the Google, you can find the case summaries mentioned prior and something new. His old social media accounts. Starting with his Facebook, we can learn that Adam was active as early as 2008, posting Mountain Dew, a dog, some game he was playing, and most importantly, a picture of him in a soldier's getup. Keep that one in mind. Further down the search results for his full name, you find a link to a site called Bizopedia, which, upon clicking on, shows that Adam actually ran a skate shop in 2013 called Roney Skateboards LLC. The store is listed as still active, but when you check the location, all you find is some duplex building. So I'm assuming that the business shut down a while ago. Did his store have any social medias? Under the name given with the business, I managed to find 2 social media accounts, one being a deleted YouTube channel and another an Instagram account. The one account that was up, the Instagram account, did have another insanity themed post from Adam, which means he has been mentally unraveled for a while now. The other social media account we did find was Adam's Twitter, which on it we found Adam constantly bringing up how he never got his Medal of Honor. A Medal of Honor can only be obtained were you to serve in some branch of the military and did an active valor. So, correlating that with the picture, Adam's constant rants about how he never got his money, and finally this trend of him wanting a Medal of Honor, he probably served in the military, more specifically, the Marines. Continuing to scroll through his Twitter will reveal one peculiar tweet, which reveals at least a glimpse into what happened while he was serving. Here is that tweet. In the tweet, it contained mostly just ramblings, but reading deeper, it can be assumed that Adam never received a Medal of Honor and wasn't fit to serve after something happened during his time in the Marines. which, looking at a friend of Adam's, their post can attest to this by mentioning his PTSD, which can be assumed to be from that said time, and seeing as he never met a courageous act, he never received the Medal of Honor, taking us to now. But that still does not explain his hate for the football players, and in us trying to find answers, we once again look back on the same friend's online post, where you can find this message. In the post, they explain football players at Northern Arizona University were mocking Adam's PTSD, which caused him to grow aggressive. Now, we do not know exactly what happened after Adam decided to strike back, but here's the general theory to what I believe did occur on December 23 of 2020. The theory would be he went into the football field with a BB gun with intention to strike fear into the players whom were mocking him. He would throw constant, incoherent insults and raise the BB gun at the players to intimidate them, and then he would be tackled and arrested. The overall end-all be-all of this whole situation is a young man with aspirations for something more, a family man, an overall good-spirited person, gone down a hole of isolation, insanity, and endless trial. I've been Mike, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.
Your mom told me that the life